Hello and namaste. I am Binod Agrawal. We welcome you in our studio today. Presently, we are running our show from the headquarters of Brahmakumaris located in Kathmandu, Nepal. Dear audience, Brahmakumaris is one of the largest spiritual organizations in the world, having its branches spread in more than 140 countries with multi-million followers. It has been working tirelessly to empower people since 87 years, and every year it conducts all its programs under one special canopy theme. 2023 will be the year of positive change. So, dear audience, let's talk regarding the topic. And today, to discuss upon this topic, we have world-renowned spiritual icon, a senior-most Rajyoga teacher from the headquarters of Brahmakumaris in India, Sister Usha. So it's our fortune to talk to her. Let's welcome her in our studio. Sister, namaste and welcome.
Namaste.
Om Shanti. Sister, it has been a long experience for you because I came to learn that since 50 years you have been engaged in the movement of Brahmakumaris. Sister, talking about the changes currently in the world, we can see changes in human behavior, in the nature, economically, politically. But basically, if we tend to look the things going around, we can see a lot of negative changes. People are getting tired, people are getting sorrow and fear. So the first question that goes to you is, what do we call a positive change? How do we address it?
Actually, in the world today, there are so many challenges that human beings are facing. And the greatest challenge, I would say, is that the human beings' spiritual immunity has come down a great deal. And that is why small things come up in life and they get frustrated. Either there is fear, there is stress, small challenges, they do so much of overthinking, and this overthinking makes the thing so big in front of them. So naturally, this is the need of the hour, I would say. That if we don't help them, they would land up maybe in depression.
Yes.
Maybe they may develop suicidal tendencies, or the worst can be created in their lives. Their lives will be completely shattered. So this is the right time when we have introduced this theme, the year of positive change, so that we create the awareness in people that instead of going into a negative direction, there is another direction as well. Why don't we become hopeful? Why don't we see that ray of light in our lives which can help us go into a positive direction and thereby reach a stage which we all aspire for? Because negative directions can never give positive results. Everybody wants positive results. And so in order to experience positive results, they need to take up another direction. They need to take up a positive direction. So, therefore, we feel that there is something they need to change from within. And that change should be positive and grounded. Nothing up in the sky.
Nothing outside.
Nothing outside. It has to be grounded. It has to come from oneself within, and let them listen to that voice, the inner voice, which will take them into that positive direction step by step. Because we see that the world is changing, everything is changing. Within a year, everything changes around us. So, change is the only thing that is constant.
Nice.
There is nothing else that is constant in the world. Change is constant. So in this changing world, when change is constant, why don't we take up a positive direction?
Because there are only two ways. Either you go on the negative side or the positive
Or the
side.
positive side. And everyone wants positive results, so it is better we take up the positive side. Going on to the negative path is just going to give them a negative result which won't be appreciated
Yes.
by the self.
People will get disturbed, fear, anxiety.
Yeah.
Sister, I remember my life when I was not engaged in a kind of Brahmakumaris movement. I used to say that my father should change, my mother should change. I don't like my friends, the political issues and all. So I used to think that I am right and everybody else are wrong.
Yeah.
So what does Brahmakumari say? Where do the change should actually start from?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, what happens, this is the problem in today's world. We want others to change. We feel, I'm all right.
Yes.
Everyone else should change.
Yes.
You go to any gathering and you just be a detached observer. You'll find small groups of people and very patiently listen to what they are saying to each group, each small groups. And in each small group, the topic is change. If you go to listen to a youth group, they will be talking about change, but they want the politics to change. Some want the education system to be changed. Some want the friends to be changed, parents to be changed, children to be changed. Everybody is talking about change. But we all want others to change, and nobody is talking about themselves. And the fundamental part of Brahmakumaris is, when we change, the world changes. How does the world change? Because when I change, then definitely whatever is connected with me, my thoughts will change, my perception would change, my attitude will change, my world of karma will change, and gradually, as my world changes, it is going to lay an impact on others also, and they are also bound to change. So this is how, when I change, everything starts changing around me. But when I expect others to change, nothing is going to change.
Yeah, sister, but there are times when people do wrong things, wrong activities with us since long years. So in our concept, we have a mindset that this person is actually wrong, He's been troubling me since a lot of years. He's totally wrong. So why me? There has to be some, margin that this person has to change a little bit. Only then I can find a way, to get out of all the problems and hurdles and obstacles. So
the moment when we think that others have to change, that is the time there will be a greatest barrier in front of us. Because if I start feeling he should change, then only I can change. So I am dependent. That means I lose my freedom. I have no freedom to change myself. I am dependent on others. And nobody likes to be dependent. Everybody in the world wants freedom. So freedom to change also. So this is the barrier that I need to take out. It reminds me of a beautiful analysis. That there is a small aquarium, and in the aquarium shop, one small boy, every day on his way to school, would stop at that aquarium shop to look at a goldfish who was swimming freely in that aquarium. The child is so happy, the boy is so happy to see that fish swimming. One day, the boy thinks of playing a mischief with the fish. So, he brings a glass piece, transparent glass piece. And every day when he would come, he would drop some breadcrumbs in one corner where it was the opening. So he asked the shopkeeper, "Can I feed this fish?" So the shopkeeper said, "Okay, no problem." So he would bring one bread from home, put some breadcrumbs, and the fish would immediately come into that corner
Yes.
and will enjoy the food. And the boy would feel so happy feeding that fish. Now one day he thinks of playing of mischief with the fish. So he brings the transparent glass piece, he puts it in the corner.
Okay.
He puts it in the corner
Yes.
and he drops the breadcrumbs. Now the fish can see the breadcrumbs,
But not the glass.
but can't see the glass in between. So she comes fast to get the breadcrumbs, but bumps the nose. Swims away, again comes with a full speed, but can't understand. I can see the breadcrumbs. What is it stopping me to get that breadcrumbs? And after so much of time of trying to get the breadcrumbs and it cannot reach the breadcrumbs, the fish gives up, stops going into that corner. So the boy takes out the glass piece, again drops the breadcrumbs, is calling the fish, "Come, come." But the fish doesn't go into that corner anymore.
Because now the fish has a concept that I'm not able to.
Yes, I'm not going to reach that. And I'm bumping something into my nose.
And it hurts.
So it hurts. So it swims in the other part, doesn't go into that corner. One day, the fish dies. What do you think kills the fish?
Hunger?
No, fish never die of hunger. Fish died because it was not able to understand the consequence and had accepted that consequence. I cannot reach that. So the frustration that was created in the fish of not getting the food, and the boy was taking enjoyment out of it. So it is the frustration that kills the fish. The same thing. We are trying so much. We are working hard on something, but we can't reach the results. We feel it is because of this, it is because of that, it is because of all of this that I am not able to get my success. And then the frustration is created. There are certain glass pieces that come in between me and my success. I can see success lying there. I want to reach it, but I can't. Then I have so much of frustration. I think it is because of all. No, it is not because of all that. But there are some invisible glass pieces that come in between me. And that tells me I need to change.
They can be people, they can be situations,
Yeah,
relations.
anything. But if I don't change myself, then the frustration is going to kill me. When the boy has taken out the glass piece, the fish doesn't go to that corner because it feels it's going to hurt.
Yes. Waste of time.
Similarly, we also sometimes think I've put all my efforts, but I think I'm not going to get success. So we give up. And that is the time when the glass pieces come away and we stop doing efforts or either become negative. We feel this is the only way. And that creates more frustration because negativity can never lead to success. So I stop putting all my positive efforts, stop bringing positive changes. I become negative. There is a lot of frustration, anxiety, fear that is created in me. And that is going to kill me one day.
Yes, certainly.
Huh?
Yes.
So the youth need to understand this. They need not give up. They need to try in a different way, do something else. So when they try in a different way, sometimes some creative idea may work and we can reach that.
Then how easy it is, sister? Because people are suffering a lot. They have low vibration energies. They don't have any power. So how easy would it be for a fish, to easily quench his thirst? Or what are the tools basically Brahmakumaris talk about? What are the tools?
Every human being is a creative being. Everyone has some creativity in them. The only thing, the moment I take dependency on people, on situations, circumstances, I make them a support, then my creativity stops. But instead of making others a support, let me emerge my own creativity. And then take the cooperation of all. Yeah?
That's the second step.
That is the second step. Emerge your own creativity, then take the cooperation of all, because we are social beings. So we cannot do anything on our own self. We need to take cooperation from others. But don't make them your support. Don't make them the support that you become handicapped, that without them you cannot do anything.
Yes. We can even be misused,
yes, misguided. So, bring out your creativity. When you bring out your creativity, then take the cooperation of all and move on that path. And you can feel your change is going to influence everyone else's change. And they will also take inspirations from you. And they will also feel, oh, we need to do this. We can also bring change. So, there is no need for me to tell anyone, don't do this, don't do that, don't go in this direction. Let me change my direction. And the moment I start taking their cooperation, they will see the results. And ultimately, they will also have this feeling, okay, we can do this. So, they will also generate some beautiful ideas, positive ideas also. Because ultimately, everyone wants to be positive. There is no human being who is born negative.
Yes.
There is this saying, are positive thinkers born positive? No one is born positive.
Yes.
It depends upon the path we choose for ourselves. That makes us positive or negative. No one is born negative. No one is born positive.
They learn according to time.
According to time, they learn. And the more they are optimistic, they may choose the positive path and they may be able to get the final results.
Yes. So, being positive, you mean that we can lead a very happy life and a peaceful life. We can have good relationships, and all our problems would easily finished away, or.
Well, I would not say all your problems will finish away. There will be challenges that may come in front of you, different problems they may come in front of you that may try to stop you. There may be people also who will try to stop you from going into that direction. There are many test papers that will come. But see them as test papers. That this is a test paper that has come in front of me and I have to pass it. Just in a school, there are unit tests.
Yes.
And in those unit tests, we all have this feeling we need to pass it. Let us do our best. Let us put our best. And the more best we can, we'll pass definitely. So, test papers will definitely come. Challenges will come. Problems will come. Some people may try to pull your legs also.
Yes.
But this is part of life. So instead of getting frustrated and angry, be easy.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Okay. But then, sister...
accept it.
Yes.
Let it go means accept it. This is going to come. Be mentally prepared. This is part of life. And while I'm taking this path, this will definitely come.
So spiritual movement teaches that things are about to come, may it be from your mother or father, from anyone.
Anyone.
But at that time, by being positive, we can at least tackle the moment,
Yes.
tackle the situation.
The more I am, just as we charge a phone battery every day,
Yes.
mobile we need to charge. Similarly, if I regularly do some meditation, charge my soul battery, then although things may come, but I will be in a better position to handle myself and others. But if my soul battery is not charged, then I'm going to become a victim.
But then, sister, sometimes even I feel in my personal life, like talking about change, I try to, be positive and good outside, but sometimes we are not able to accept the fact, accept the situation or the people or any kind of relationship. So internally, there's a slight commentary going on. This is not good, this is not happening. But then from outside, I'm completely fine, completely okay. So does this inside commentary impact?
Yes, it does impact. The inside commentary that is going on, that is also trying to stop you. It is giving you such thoughts that is discouraging you from inside. How far are you going to go along? In us, there are two aspects. One is known as the mind and the intellect. Mind is the power to think, and intellect is the power to make the right choice. Now, these are mind games. When the intellect has chosen a path, let me take this positive path and move along on the basis of this. So, the mind plays games. So, the mind will initially generate negative thoughts and try to stop the intellect taking right decisions or making the right choices. Intellect is the voice of the conscious, which never tells you to go in a wrong direction. Just as, I give an example. When a person wants to smoke for the first time, the intellect would say, the voice of the conscious would say, no, this is wrong.
This is wrong, yes.
Right? The conscious would never give a wrong answer. It will always give you a right direction. So the mind will start giving thoughts. What happens once you try out, everybody is doing it, nothing is happening to them. And if again and again the conscious is trying to stop you, but the more the power of the mind is, or the thoughts is, then the intellect gives up and goes for it. Only once. Then, next time in a group, maybe, all my friends are also doing this. Let me do it again. There is nothing wrong. And then again and again when we start doing it, that is what creates the habit.
So the intellect gets bypassed.
Yeah. So the intellect means, I would say, you will have to kill your conscious. In order to go in a wrong direction, first of all, a person has to kill his own conscious. Because again and again, if the conscious is rising, he won't be able to do a wrong thing. So first, it is said, before a murderer kills someone else, first he has to kill his own conscience.
Yes.
Otherwise, the first time when he is going to do, the conscious is trying to stop him and he sweats a lot because he's going in a wrong direction. So he has to stop that voice. So he has to kill his own conscious. And then afterwards, there is no voice that is heard because it is killed.
The battery is depleted completely.
Completely gone.
Yes.
So then the mind plays the game. Okay, you go this way. Again and again, it will take you in a wrong direction continuously. And this is how a person reaches that stage from where he is not able to come back and is not able to go further also, that is when sometimes some people commit suicide.
Yes.
They cannot face themselves. They cannot face the world. They cannot make a change. They have no power to make the change. Because to bring the change means a person has to go against his mind power, the negative thoughts, which sometimes becomes very difficult for him. And those who are able to do it, they are able to change 360 degrees. You see them before and you see them afterwards. Completely changed.
A U-turn in the journey.
Yes.
Probably. But sister, why most of the majority people, they have killed their conscience, and we cannot see more majority positive people around us. Whatever we share, whatever we go through, whatever we experience, majority people, like we tend to do negative acts because of kind of peer pressure as well.
Yes.
Why is that, sister? Why?
Because the wave is such. The wave is taking them into that direction. When they see their friends, when they see their friends going in that direction, they feel if they don't go with them, then they may make a laugh of him, make a fool of him, or think something. Either you have to break the company in order to make a U-turn. If you are going to stay with them and you want to make a U-turn, it will be completely very difficult. Because again and again they may create jokes about you. They may laugh with you. So either you have to break that negative company itself. Then only you can do it. Afterwards, your life can influence them, maybe. Seeing your progress in life and seeing the achievements that you have made, they may be inspired. But first of all, when they are all moving in a negative direction, you have to stop yourself. So you have to have the courage to stop yourself. If you don't have the courage, you are going to flow with the wave. And then nobody can stop you. That is why I said, it is not others that are going to stop you. You will have to stop yourself.
We should be aware of the broken piece of glass that you were talking about in the study. So, sister, it's our we are very fortunate to have you in our studio today. A lot of viewers are watching. So, what would you deliver, on behalf of Brahmakumaris to all our audience and viewers? In short, that what changes that they should bring within themselves to see a better world? Like as you said, transformation, the self-transformation is world transformation. So any good message?
So I would just like to give the message that to all the viewers especially who are watching this program, that take the first step of courage. Nobody else can help you change. The first step you will have to take yourself. And the moment you take that first step, there will be some people who would come forward and appreciate, that will fill the zeal and enthusiasm in yourself, and then it is easy for you to go forward. But the first step has to be taken by yourself.
Thank you so much, sister. It's our great pleasure to have you in our studio. We will see you again. Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Dear audience, today in our program, we talked about the year of positive change. Brahmakumaris is trying to empower all the human beings, the nature, so as to see a good change, because the change that we bring from within will lead to a better world, to a better future, and all our problems, all our circumstances, and all our obstacles will carry it out. This is what we learned from the Brahmakumaris movement, that once we change, then the world will change. In our upcoming shows, we'll definitely talk about the year of positive change and all our problems, in how to handle it, what are the tools And for that, we will see you again in another show. For today's show, I, Binod Agrawal, will take a leave. Thank you. Namaste.